Hi, everybody. This is Manucha from Moms and Crafters, and today I'm going to teach you how to make something really fun and pretty classic. You can see I made these adorable ribbon rosette headbands using wide ribbon. My daughter absolutely loves the gold one. The other one I kind of just chucked because the ribbon I used was a bit too wide. It was too floppy, but I'm going to show you how to make this. Your target ribbon size should be 1.5 inches wide. That's where I went wrong with my ribbon size on the silver one. So the one that worked out well was a 1.5 inch wide chiffon ribbon with a frayed edge. We're going to start by cutting our ribbon to up to about 18 to 24 inches, depending how full you want your rosette to be. Thread your needle and make a knot at the end. Then you start sewing a running stitch along the edge of your ribbon. You do want to leave about a 1/4 inch of sort of seam allowance at the end. You don't want to do it all the way because you need your sewing to sort of be secure on the ribbon. You're just going in and out until you reach the end. The distance between your stitches will determine the size of the cinches of the ruffles. Every few stitches, you're going to want to push back and gather the ribbon to pull the running stitch tight so that it gathers the fabric at that end. And look how beautifully that rosette is coming along and forming naturally just by following this very simple process. Keep going until you reach the end of the ribbon, and then you want to thread back through your starting point once. You can also hot glue the two ends of the ribbon together. This is not mandatory, but it will definitely help to sort of secure it so that the rosette doesn't split open at all. If you're finding that it's full enough earlier and you have extra ribbon, just trim off the excess and proceed with this step. Thread through the center of your entire rosette a few times, just sewing all the ends together in a few different directions in that center point to secure them together and really finish off your rosette. Then just go ahead and tie off and trim your thread. Now, if you want, you can tie it on with this tail of thread to the headband, but we're just going to hot glue it. So go ahead and hot glue the ribbon to the headband. And this is where you really want a satin covered headband and not one that is like a silicone coated one. A metal one would work well, but fabric hot glues very well to fabric. If you want, you can also secure the ends of the rosette, but you don't need to. You can just let it sit naturally. Keep in mind that when it's being worn, it will sit naturally on top of the hair. Now, to add a finishing touch, we are going to find a button from the big button box. And in the end, I found an adorable, huge gold shiny button that I really like. And this is one of my daughter's favorite headbands. You can see that it literally takes minutes to put together. It's a great, sales item for craft sales when you want to really increase what you have going on. Something that you can have more and sell more of, sort of like a filler sales item. And it's really cute. And what the ribbons and the buttons that you choose are really going to inject a lot of personality into your final craft. You can find a step by step written tutorial for this project in the link in the description of this video. I'll also include the main supplies that I used. And of course, you can find a full list of supplies in the blog post that's linked in the description. Anyway, sorry, in the description. Anyway, if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to subscribe for more fun, easy, and doable crafts like this one. I try to make all my tutorials very followable and very practical, and I love teaching basics like this one in a step-by-step broken down way. Happy crafting!